Hi, I'm Molly Simpson from Hope Farms, and today I'm going to share with you a story about a little ballerina. When my oldest daughter was about 5 years old, she had a dream of being a pretty pink ballerina. And she would see these girls coming home from dance in their leotards and tights and ballet slippers and tutus, and she just couldn't get enough. So we decided to find out about enrolling in classes, and she learned that it was kind of a lot of money for a 5-year-old. Nevertheless, she had all kinds of opportunity to earn money, and she got to work. She knew what was expected of her, and she had her carrot out in front of her, her reward, and she wanted it fiercely. Talk about hot buttons. She was motivated, and she did all the work she could do in our house. I would pay her for the kind of work that a 5-year-old can do: washing windows, wiping off the table, setting the table, taking trash, whatever she could do. She was anxious, and she was always asking me, "What can I do now, Mom? What can I do now? What work do you have for me now? I want to earn this much money. What can I do?" And she was a diligent little worker, super motivated. So fast forward about 3 months, and she has finally got enough money to pay for all of her classes and her leotard and her tights and her slippers and her tutus. And she walked into that desk with the owner of the ballet studio sitting behind it in her little pink leotard and tutu and slippers, and her hair in this nice crisp little bun. And she tells the owner that she wants to become a student. Now imagine this tiny little 5-year-old sharing this with you. And the owner kind of looks up to me to verify, and I said, "Nope, it's her. It's all her." Gave her responsibility, and she said, "Okay." And she told her about the classes and told her how much it was going to be, and that little girl dumped out her money bag that was full of coins and dollar bills of all denominations to pay for this class. And the owner kind of looks up at me quizzically, and I said, "Yeah, she's been saving for a long time to pay for this." And the owner kind of looked confused for a minute, and she said, "You mean that she is paying for this by herself?" And I said, "Oh yeah." And my little girl just had her chest out and was so proud of herself. She had so much confidence that she was able to do this really hard thing. And the owner started to tear up and get emotional because that had never happened to her before. I know that the owner of that studio took extra care of my little girl because she knew she wanted it, and she was willing to work super hard to get it. You may think it's a tough thing for a 5-year-old to do, but the lessons that she learned from that experience still bless her life years later.